Hey, what's up, guys? It's T-Bone here, and welcome back to another episode of playing Legendary Game of Heroes. Now, it's been a few weeks since my last video, and that's because I was on vacation. I didn't have my laptop with me, so I didn't make any videos, but I kept playing. I did miss one event. I guess there's one event between my last video and this one, and that was one where the Goblin King was the boss, and this new event now is a commander-based, fire commander-based event called World Eater, and this is the first time that you actually get a fire-based commander hero. And so let's take a look at and there's a lot of new things. So first take a look at the units that are available, and then let's take a look at the new things that they've introduced, starting with the last event. So as you can see, it popped up now where if you are a VIP member, so if you're a member of a VIP, you actually sometimes get this option to purchase additional packs. So the way it shows up is when you purchase packs, you have the regular tamer pack, but then they also have a duplication of the same pack for VIPs. But the additional thing is they guarantee you an additional unit at tier 6, I believe. Right, so at tier 6, you are not only guaranteed one Anatu, which is the one that you can get at 3 stars at tier 2, but you also get the Nusku, which is supposed to be a super rare unit at 5 stars on tier 6. Okay, and so if you do have VIP, take advantage of this if you have an opportunity to. I used this so that I could get the additional Anatu at tier 2, so that's what I did. And then you can see the other option is to go with the main feature pack, which is the Hunter pack, right? And the unit that's available here is Giru. So Giru is a really useful unit for the fire commander units because of his battle skill, and also for his counter skill. So his counter skill is to dispel thorns, and I will talk a little bit about that a bit more. But his battle skill is basically, it attacks for an additional 2,000 and then additional 10,000. So it just does a bunch of damage, and this basically works alongside with the other unit, and that is Nusku. So let's take a look at that. So Giro works well with Nusku, which is an attacker dragon unit, and it increases the effectiveness of Dragon Punch, but with its passive Dragon Fury. And also, when you enable its battle skill, you get the Dragon Breath, which increases the drop rate of fire gems. So unfortunately, I don't have any of the other units. The only thing I have is Anatu, and let's take a look at what she does. I do have Anatu at 2 of them, and thanks for a previous tip. Somebody had commented and saying that if you just click on the animation, it automatically changes so that you don't have to wait for the animation to change. So that's a quick nice little tip there. So Anatu is another attacker dragon hero. This is a brand new combination, dragon and attacker. So you'll see now more and more the units that come out, they provide 300% damage and health, but they only help certain combinations of units. For in this case, it has to be a fire unit and it's a dragon hero. All right, and so for this particular event, this will not benefit any other units except for the new new units, which would be Anatu, Nusku, and Giru. There was a bug in the very beginning where all of your Fire Honor heroes were boosted by this, but they've quickly changed that. I actually have a screenshot of that. I can share it later on. All right, so anyways, enough of the units. Let's go and take a look at some of the other parts of this this event. So let's first go ahead and do an attack, because I talked about a couple of things. So some of the changes. The first thing is they now have a guild boss in your commander events. So you kind of get together just like a Slayer event, and then you attack with your guild to take down units. And as a result, you only have 2 solo bosses. In this case, it's the large clawed wolf. So let's go ahead and take him down. Let me just make sure I have the right team makeup here. Alright, so I included the beast in my previous playthrough just because I wanted a unit that has a counter to dispel thorns. But I'm going to go ahead and remove that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to replace him with my other unit, and I'll talk about how I've set up my team right now. Let's just go ahead and put him in. There he is. So Vulcan Flameblood is what I took out. So my team actually is comprised of the previous fire heroes. There's Hideki, Vulcan, and Junko. Now these three also combine together to provide a lot of damage, right? So 300% damage and health for all fire honor heroes. And there's also an attack chain here, which I talked about in my previous video. And then I have Ray and Anitu, and Anitu's at 6 stars, so she has so the 10 times bonus for the commander plus race 4 times. And I also will be featuring this relic, which I got last time, Race Staff. So Race Staff increases the attack by 11.37%, and it creates a Fire Power Gem 3 on turn 1. This is really useful. So let's take a look at and see how that works in the game. So I found that, just with this makeup, even though I don't have all the main units, I'm still doing okay because I'm getting the health boost from my other units, and I'm getting the boost here. So you can see here's the +3, sort of the 3 times fire gem here, which I can't put to use, but that's okay. And so up until level 40, I think I can pretty much one-shot most of these units. So the Fire 3 Power Gem sometimes doesn't, isn't, sometimes can be an overkill, but it really helps out, especially with Jade Dragon. Now, Jade Dragon, his counter skill is Thorns, and you can see just how much damage he provides here if I don't get a good damage in here. All right, so let's see. So I can actually do pretty. Let's see here. So I may get just enough, or I may have a little bit left over. Okay, so you can see now he's gonna cast Thorns, and then I'm probably going to be able to take him out in this shot, but then you can just see how much damage this Jade Dragon will do right away. All right, so basically, if you're not careful, within 1 or 2 shots after a Thorn, you can see it took out maybe 4/5 of my health right there. Right, so gotta be careful. That's why getting Giro, which dispels thorns, will be really helpful here if you're lucky enough to get him. All right, so that's a couple attacks there. I'm gonna go ahead and go to the event store and pick up some keys. So this is the one where you can use your honor points to purchase up to 15 keys for your crusade event. And if you notice earlier, because I've attacked Jade Dragon, he's beyond level 40, and so his reward now is a loot ticket for every time you defeat him, which you can use in the crusade event. So I basically just go ahead and use that now, and then go and use the tickets to instantly get my rewards. Because this way it gives me more time to go back to the boss and to get more fights in. And every time you get you spend the honor points to get the keys, you get up to 3 fights at 5 keys each, right? So there's some stuff there. And now let's explore something else here. So Forge. This is something that was new, that was introduced in the last event, and you can sort of see like the various things that you can forge here. We'll talk about Dragon Forge. This is the same thing as last time, where you can get the lance for the Goblin King, where you have to spend money or gems to purchase the item at 3-star. In this case, the Dragon Shield, or the Dragon Sword at 3-star. You can't get it anywhere else in the game. You have to actually purchase it, and this will only be applicable to Dragon heroes and increases attack, and also I believe with the case of the shield, it increases your health. Okay, so if you do have gems to spend, go ahead and purchase some. You'll be able to collect the materials. This just comes from the material pack that you can just open as you go through bosses. and then you can level them up, right? But what I did was I've been working through the other things that you can upgrade and can forge. So I made a mistake last time thinking that this was a one-time deal, but it's not. Okay, so all of the materials that you collected from the last event can also be collected here. And so I was able to collect a 3-star tempered saber, and I'm working on a 4-star potent saber now. So what I need is I need basically 2 Striker's Hilt, which you can purchase in the store as well as collect it in, I believe, gear events. Yeah, so you can go to gear dungeon or you can go to regular campaigns to collect them. And then what I can do now though is I can go ahead and craft a tempered targa. Right, so it requires a bronze ingot. Let's go ahead and craft a smelter, and I have enough ores to craft this. And let's go ahead and craft this. So this is a tempered targa. What it does is increases your health by 301. Now I don't really use these shields a whole lot because I have better shields right now, but it's just kind of nice to be able to work your way through until you can get to a 6-star Exultant Targa. And the reason why you want to get to the 6-star Exultant Targa or the sword is because you can now go to the Elemental Enchantress Forge, and you can use this, the 6-star sword or the 6-star shield, and you can forge something called the Fire Claymore or Water Claymore, basically a claymore of your affinity. In this case, it boosts up your attack for for all of your fire heroes to 1156, whereas before that it was just it targets all heroes, but it only increases by 600. So, right. So again, these things take time. They'll take a lot of time. It's going to be longer than you can actually do within an event, but I believe this is going to be staying for a while. So you can make sure you save all of your items for the next event. Let's see. So let's go ahead and attack a guild boss, and then we will call it an episode. This is kind of a long one. I just kind of want to go through all of the things I've missed and make sure that we kind of talk through all of the items. And hopefully some of you will find this helpful. All right, so let's see here. Again, so Ray Staff is just so helpful. It helps you create an additional gem. Sort of what we call a Fire 3 power gem, but you have to have Ray on the team with you. So let's see. But that's not really a bad deal because she's pretty powerful anyways, and so right now I just have my other units helping me with the damage, but including Ray here, she is also a legend hero, so that she can be used for commander, slayer, or bounty hunter, and so pretty versatile. All right, so good. I was able to defeat a guild boss here. Now the Rolthark's skill is Fear. I don't know yet what it does. So I'm going to play around a little bit, and then I'm going to check out, see what Fear actually does. And then we can probably talk about it in the next episode. So that is it for this time. Thank you for watching. Let me know if there's any ideas or anything that you would like to see. And, please give me some feedback. And I look forward to making the next episode. I'll see you next time. Take care.